Welcome to the Baum Motel, another edition of the Cache Valley Today Show. A beautiful weekend for the cruise in. Excuse me, I didn't mean to pop you. I'm just so excited to be here with Suzanne and, of course, Janet.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It is great to be here, and we know that the Downtown Alliance has had a lot of, been really involved in the cruise. And tell me what's been going on exactly with the Downtown Alliance and what you've been in charge of.
Well, we're always excited to have the Cruise In come to town, and a lot of people come with the Cruise In and the old-fashioned cars, and we decided to participate as the Downtown Alliance this year and paint some of the windows with antique cars. And so we're putting on a contest. Anyone can come in to any of those participating stores, grab a form, and write down the make and model of the car that's painted on the window. And you have to, if you don't know the name of the make and model, you can always go into the attendant in the store and get the name and number or the make and model there. So everyone can participate. We're giving away free prizes, put it in a box in the store, and we're drawing out names for the prizes during the award ceremony at the Cruise In.
So people still have time to participate in that because it'll be on Saturday, is that right?
The award ceremony is on Saturday. They can come in anytime and participate, do the contest.
Okay, well, this is a great contest downtown. We've got a great show for you. A lot of people are going to talk to you with their cars and see some businesses as well. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more Cache Valley Today.
Whether you're looking for a ground-thumping, heart-stopping custom stereo system in your car, or you're looking for a video system to entertain the kids on family road trips, Lynn's Audio and Video are the experts you need to see. For less than you may think, you can have the highest quality system installed by the most expert team anywhere around. Lynn's carries every component necessary to make the system you've always dreamed of owning a reality. So what are you waiting for? Get into Lynn's Audio and Video and let them make it happen for you.
Lynn's Audio and Video.
You may not know this, but this weekend, as a matter of fact, is the 24th annual Cache Valley Cruise In. It'll be held the 29th through the 1st at the Cache Fairgrounds in Logan. Tickets are available at the gate, and they're $5 for adults, and 17 and under are free, and that actually enters you in to win that beautiful car we've seen earlier, a 1967 Camaro. What a beautiful car. We're actually at the first stop of the Poker Run, which is part of the Cruise In, where the entrants get to drive around the valley and play some games and do some trivia. And we're here with this beautiful car. Suzanne, ask this guy about this car. This is a beautiful car.
Well, we got to meet Randy. Randy's from Boise. So Randy, tell me about this car.
Well, it's a 1936 Ford Phaeton. It's an all-steel car, pretty much all original. It's got a small block Chevy and a turbo 350 transmission in it. And it's pretty much updated underneath, but it looks barn fresh.
Now, is this the first car that you've ever purchased to fix up, or what?
No, this is probably 40 or 60. I've lost count.
Well, so do you kind of do it? Is it a profession that you fix up these cars, or is it a hobby?
It's a hobby. I just love the old cars, and it's just my hobby.
So after you get them fixed up, do you sell them or do you just keep them?
Normally I sell them so I can move to another project.
So why did you pick this particular car?
I wanted an open car that I was a four-door or at least a two-door that I could haul other people in, and particularly my grandkids. And that's why I bought this one.
Very fun. Now you told me earlier that you've done quite a bit of work on the exterior. How souped up are you going to make this car?
This car, I'm not going to change a whole lot. I want it to look very original, like it came from a barn last week, and but I just want it very dependable.
So did you drive it here from Boise?
No, I actually didn't. I did trailer it up here, but we do go on the poker runs, and it's a fun event up here. We really enjoyed it over the years.
So is this not the first time you've been to the Cache Valley Cruise In?
No, I've come up here several times before. It's always a great event.
Well, we thank you for coming and supporting our valley and this great car show that we put on, and thanks for talking to us today. And you have a great time finishing the poker run.
We will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, this is a beautiful vehicle. We need to send it out to one of our next businesses. You can hear that car start up.
It's a great car.
I love these cars. They're awesome. We're going to send it out to our next business. We're going to go out to KSM and talk about drums, and Cooper's going to be there as well. So let's take a look.
Now, Cooper, I know that you are like an amazing musician. You don't like to showcase yourself that much, but I happen to know that you're amazing. But you're also, like when I talked to Jeremy, he said you are the guy to talk to about all the electronics with the music.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get to be so proficient in that?
Well, I started out, it was an interest since I was very young though. And I used to build kind of amps and things like that. And I got just into all the keyboards and stuff, and I liked it because it's so easy to record and it's so easy to handle. You have one instrument and you can do everything on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we talked about that, you know, it's really great to have an instrument to work with, but when you're composing, you would prefer to have, you know, like the computer program or something like that.
If you compose alone, it's the easiest way to do it, I guess, because you sit down and you do your thing, and you can you record the drums and you record the guitar or the keyboard, and you just put it all on the computer, you know. And instead of having like the real instruments around you, which is like more expensive, I guess, and also that most people is not they don't play a lot of instruments, you know.
Well, I was going to ask you, if you're going to compose a piece and you don't know how to play the drums, I mean, how difficult is that to do with a program?
You come in here and you ask me, and I do some sampling of some drums, and I put it together in a drum loop, and then you get a CD with your home, and you put it in the computer, and there you go.
Oh, so you make it easy for us that aren't as much ability as you do.
Yeah, and you can also buy the CDs ready with all the sampled drums loops on.
So you could kind of be self-taught, or you can use it.
You can use it as you could.
I see. It was really just fascinating to me. It's such a world that, you know, so kind of, you know, big for me, but it's nice to know that you can come here and have you help us out.
Big.
Well, let's talk about this really cool drum set.
Okay.
You know, when drums first came out with the, you know, electronic drums, they weren't that impressive.
No, in the first place, all the sounds, they were bad. You know, they were electronically built up with oscillators and things. And now you just, as what you do is like you take a real drum, you put a microphone to it, you hit, and you record it, put it on a CD or something.
And then
run it into the little machine versus USB, MIDI, or FireWire, whatever you choose, and you get the sounds in the drums. So you can literally play violin on this if you want to do that.
Really?
Yeah, you could.
Well, and isn't also because like when it first came out, it was, you know, the drums, they didn't feel right. But these, don't they feel kind of like the real thing?
They feel like the real thing, yeah.
Pretty similar,
it's these mash heads. They're like, there's a better bounce. Like, this is like what they did before, and here's not a real bounce in those.
A real bounce?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you demonstrate just a little bit all the different kind of things you can do? Do you mind doing that?
Well, I can do a little thing though.
Just a little bit? Because you were doing it earlier and it was so interesting. Where am I hearing the melody part? Is it the foot down there?
Yeah, it's the bass. That's a combined little bass drum and a bass, upright bass kind of. So you can actually do a rock guitar.
That is so cool.
So you can set this up and play like your own orchestra in this, you know.
Yeah.
And there's several. Of course, there's like normal. You have like double kicks and things. You just have to do one thing, and it's.
How hard is it to learn the system to play?
Well, you got to know how to keep the beat and play the drums. Otherwise, it's more like running a radio or a stereo at home. It's plus up and down with a different sound.
Just kind of experiment.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
It's fun.
That
it's
is
a lot
great.
of fun.
Yeah, it looks like you just spend hours.
Yeah, everybody that comes in here, they sit down, oh God, and they sit down here, you know, and they just play.
That is great.
Yeah.
Well, you know, let's move on because we're going to run out of time. We don't get to talk about everything. So let's talk about what you got here on the table.
Well, on the table here, I got all the stomp boxes and like loop stations and things where you can train with yourself or
Sounds really good, and you can use them for jazz.
Train with yourself, okay.
And also like all these stomp boxes here you see, those are effect boxes for guitar or bass,
Okay.
which gives you distortion or delay or echo or chorus or
So this is for a musician that really kind of understands this kind of thing then, not for like the
you
beginner.
have to have a certain knowledge about how to combine these different things.
Right, that makes sense. And then of course we have another drum set here.
Yeah.
But then let's go over to here real quick and touch on what's going up here. And
Touch on what's going on.
yeah, and we're almost out of time, so let's just really quick in a nutshell.
Well,
Tell me what this is.
This is like a keyboard, and you just what I do here is like I have it set up to the computer, and I can just do different recordings, and anyone that comes in can just sit down and record their own music immediately when they come in if they want to do that.
How fun.
That's right, yeah, you just plug a guitar in or whatever you want to do. And I got the Ableton system, and that's a wonderful program to work with. It's easy to understand, so.
Well, the thing that I think is good to point out is that you have used all these systems, so you understand how they work.
Most of them, yes.
And you're a great resource. And you know what? We're out of time, darn it, because there's so many more things we could talk about.
There is.
If you have any questions about musical electronics, this is the guy to see.
Sure.
You know, that KSM Music is a great place to think about taking lessons, and wasn't that drum set just awesome?
It was, but this looks like a really fun game. This is part of the poker run here.
You want to try to
Yeah, I want to
play
try
a little
this.
bit?
You actually have to try and get a card by dropping it in the right one, correct? Is that correct? Okay, drop it on there.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Just say go and
I'm
I'll
ready.
go. You're ready. There you go.
Is it a ping pong ball?
Yeah, it's hard.
Oh, what are you
that
going to go
is-
for? What,
Oh, no!
Are twos wild?
No. I just need 4 of those.
You can pay $1 and try again.
Oh, I could pay $1 and try again. I think I'll stick with the deuce, and we'll take a quick break. Come right back with more Cache Valley today. Stick with us.
Okay, I want to see where I want to go.
Oh! That was so quick. Like a clubs. This is what they have. Yeah. Come on up here. We'll try again.
When the unexpected happens, no one is more focused on getting things back to normal again than your farmer's agent. Isn't that what auto insurance is supposed to do?
It's wonderful.
Farmers Auto Insurance.
It's
Get you back where you belong.
The Logan Tabernacle is pleased to present new music at the Tabernacle. Every day at noon on the weekdays, they got great musical events. They've had a great repertoire so far. They're going to have more coming up. So you should stop down there at noon and see some great musical entertainment at the Tabernacle. We're here at the second stop of the poker run at the Cache Valley Mall. We've got a beautiful 1973 Stingray, which I just want to sit here and stare at for a minute. I'll let you do the rest of the work. I'll sit here and watch it.
Well, this is Ron. Ron, tell me, where do you find a car like this nowadays?
Probably on the West Coast, usually in California, but I bought this from my son-in-law's brother, which he bought, after he sold this to me, he bought a 55 Chev, so he's restored that. My son-in-law has a 78 Volkswagen convertible. His dad has a 73 Corvette convertible, so we go to all the car shows.
So is this, have you had other cars than this before, or is this your first one?
This is my first one, and I brought my mechanic with me.
Now, you actually live in Hyde Park, so you don't have to drive very far, but do you take the car out much, and does it drive well?
It's a daily driver, got the air conditioner working, we put the tops on. My wife says she won't go unless I have air conditioning, so why have T-tops?
That's funny, I understand. It's an awfully warm day, but I see you've got the top down today.
Yes, we do. I don't have my wife with me, she had to work.
Well, enjoy the poker run today, and thanks for talking to us. And as usual, we're covering this great event that's in Cache Valley all the time, the Cruise-In. Is it the 24th annual? Is that what the
24th annual Cruise-In. It goes this weekend, the 29th, 30th, and 1st. So if you're watching this on tape delay and you missed it, I'm so sorry, because this is a great, fun event.
Well, and a great chance to see all the cars is Saturday for the parade.
That's right.
Do you know what time that starts?
I think the award show is about 4 o'clock, so it's got to be just after that.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of cars, we want to talk about our next segment we're going to go to. It's actually CarSmart. They've got 2 great locations to serve you better, and they'll tow your car for free. So let's go out there right now and see what they've got to say to us about CarSmart.
I'm at the CarSmart downtown location, and this is hey Aaron, I don't even know what your last name is.
Aaron Rudy.
Hey, Aaron Rudy here at downtown location, and how long have you been here?
3 years in June.
So now when people call and say, I want you to fix my car, but where are you located for downtown, how do you tell them?
We usually tell them that we're between 300 and 400 north, 50 west. The address is kind of funny. It's 58 and a half west, 400 north. Our building goes all the way out to 400 north, so
yeah.
The easiest is to just tell them we're behind the Washington Federal Bank on the corner of 4th North and Main.
Yeah, because everybody driving down Main Street will notice that bank and just think inside the block and you've got it.
You bet.
And you might think that there's not enough parking here, but there's lots of parking places.
You bet. They just opened up, tore down those other buildings. We got even more room, so it's nice.
So tell us the basic services that you offer, because some people think, yeah, maybe they do brakes only, maybe they do certain things only, but what do you do?
We do full automotive repair. We do oil changes, state inspections, tires, alignments, air conditioning. If you need a head gasket replaced or an engine replaced or CV axles, brakes, you name it, we just about do everything. So.
Okay, well that's the point, that you do everything and you know the whole list. And
yep.
So if we call up and if we really have any problem with a car, you could at least give us advice.
Correct. You bet. That's what I'm here for. So.
Yeah, and some people will say, well, my car's making a certain noise or it's got a certain problem. Then how do you get that out of them?
Just when it does it, how it does it, if it's repeats itself, or
when it's cold, when it's hot.
Yeah, you bet.
And things like that.
Sometimes they're fun to figure out, but you got to hear some of the noises people describe things with.
It goes like this, or something like that.
Yep.
They got to describe it.
You bet.
Well, tell us what your job is. I notice you're always at the desk and you're always on the phone.
I'm the manager. I do all the quotes, estimates, customer entry, parts acquisitions, run customers home or whatever I need to do.
Yeah, that's a point, because sometimes you get into the shop and you say, well, it's going to take so many minutes, but I got to be somewhere or I got to get back home or something.
Yeah, we give a courtesy shuttle, get people rides home, pick them up if they need, or the bus stops right on 400 North, just right around the corner for us, so that's convenient too. So it's nice right downtown, center Logan. There's lots of places to go. You can go to the library with your kids. It's half a block away.
That's a thought. See?
Yep.
And then other people might really, really appreciate, like if they're living in Wellsville or Hiram or Nibley, they're going to love the south location.
Yeah, that's right on 1704 South, 800 West, right on the highway of 800 West and the 8991.
Okay, well, we're going to talk more about air conditioning because there's a deal.
You bet.
Let's go see. Hey, Aaron, tell us more about air conditioning. What should we be looking at or thinking about?
Generally, a way to think about air conditioning is to think of like helium in a balloon.
Yeah.
Over time, the Freon will dissipate if everything's perfect. So it is routine service to recharge your AC system, typically every couple of years if there's no problems.
So if there's lots of Freon in your air conditioner, does that make it colder even, or does it kind of lose a little bit of its temperature?
It will lose temperature, get warmer over time as the system goes low. Most cars have low pressure cycling switch, so it will shut the system down so it prevents damage if there's any problems. AC systems have gone from a fairly simple system to very complex with all the climate controls and different options on cars.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately air conditioning can be fairly minor if it's just a recharge, and it can get really expensive really fast if you need air compressor or condenser or anything like that.
So it isn't like something we can just go buy a bottle of Freon and squirt it in?
You used to be able to do that. You have to be licensed. You're supposed to go through all the training and things like that to learn how to use it. AC's, it has a couple different styles of systems too, and a lot of people don't realize that. The older style systems are R12 refrigerant, and the newer style cars, typically from mid-90 to newer, are R134. So.
Well, you know what? All I care about is that you know how to do it. You know what my car needs, and if it's not working, there's air conditioning, and I've got kids in the car, and we're going to Bear Lake or something, and it has to be working.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, it is worth the deal, which is cheap anyway. So tell us about the deal.
We have a special going on right now that's $29.95 for AC recharge plus parts. When I say parts, I mean Freon, oil and dye, and then that includes a standard system charge, and then if it needs any parts like compressors or condensers,
yeah, and it's really in bad shape or something.
Yeah, then we just give you an estimate from there, let you know what's going on.
Well, that's good. $29.95. And so, like, what do you look for in the car? Like when you're ready to work on the car?
Typically on an AC system, we hook up the gauges and check the pressures, because you have low side line, high side line. You need to check the pressures, and obviously if the pressure's low, there's a leak or the system's empty, and then we check for leaks in the system, and then if everything checks fine, then we can charge the system, and during that process we can find out if there's any other problems and give you an estimate from there.
He was just telling me that, was it a fire truck that's been in here that you were working on?
Yeah, you bet. It was a 47 Mack fire truck got to work on a couple weeks ago. So.
Well, I bet you get interesting customers and interesting cars, and
yeah, they range from older than old to brand new. So.
Well, it's a good thing that they know how to work on them all. So call CarSmart. See if I got it right. 787-2005.
You bet.
Ha!
CarSmart's one of the great Valley businesses here to serve you with 2 great locations, and they'll tow your car for free. And we're at one of the stops here for the poker run, and it's really loud behind us because they're trying to win the cards that they want for their poker hand as they drive around the valley. Suzanne, show us that thing over there, this little gadget.
This little gadget?
Yeah.
Here? This little gadget, I don't know what it does. I just know when it spins, it makes a ton of noise.
It spins.
Let me talk to this gentleman right here. You're from the Valley Channel, or a local station. Are you from the Valley, or are you from out of town?
From Sandy.
Oh, okay.
That's out of town.
So that's out of town for us. So tell me about the car that you're driving today.
Oh, we got a 56 Ford Victoria. We've been bringing it here since 1991.
And do you do other car shows besides the Cruisin', or is this just the only one you attend?
Yeah, we do a lot of other ones too.
Tell me what you like best about the Logan Cruisin'.
About everything. We like the poker run, the lip sync contest on Friday night, and the show on Saturday. And I want to win the giveaway car.
Well, honey, us too. So you're just
you can't win it. I'm gonna win it.
Yeah, I'm in line.
Well, thanks for talking to us today, and good luck with the poker run and also with winning that car. Thanks for talking. Right.
What a fun day this is. And we're going to go to some more stops around the poker run. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more Cache Valley Today. The Stokes Nature Center is looking for a few volunteers to help out with the Summer Story Series 2, starting July 18th and 19th from 9:30 to 12:30 p.m. Volunteers should be 13 years old and up and like working with kids. You can contact Becca or Lisa at the Stokes Nature Center for more details. Also, the Star Party at Stokes Nature Center will be held August 18th, and they are looking for telescopes and people with star knowledge. These people will help with the sighting of stars and planets and foster the interest and development of future astronomers. Please call or email Janine at don't email her, 755-3239. They didn't give us the email. Anyway, we're here at the third stop of the poker run in the Cache Valley Cruisin'. We're at Millville City Park. And Suzanne, we've got 3 great cars right in a row, and a lot of our viewers will recognize this car. from a few movies.
Oh, sure. I'm with John and Amy Jorgensen from, tell me where you're from.
Dearborn, Michigan.
Dearborn, Michigan. And is this the first time you've participated in the Cache Valley Cruising?
No, we used to live around this area and we've come up for several years. You can see the stickers from multiple years on the car.
Oh, I see. Now, is this your car or does it belong to somebody else?
This is actually my mom's car, and that's why she wanted a somewhat feminine version of Herbie to drive around.
It is a great car. I used to have one of these when I was in high school, so I'm quite partial to it. Hey, you guys enjoy your day, and I hope it doesn't stay too hot for you and your cute family. We'll see you during the parade.
We're going to bring our next car up here. Thanks, guys. Our next vehicle is a truck, a Chevy truck, and it's got such a beautiful, spectacular paint job. Wow, that is a beautiful vehicle.
Hi, I'm Suzanne from the Valley Channel, and you are?
Hi, I'm Dennis Bench.
And Dennis, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Layton, Utah.
Well, that's not too far away. Now tell me a little bit about your truck.
This is a truck. This is a truck.
It's a 1966 Chevrolet. It's got a blown 383 cubic inch shift motor in it. I've had it for 30 years.
30 years, my word. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
How much time do you spend keeping it in this mint condition?
Well, it just kind of stays in the garage a lot.
Oh, that's a shame. Now, is this car built for looks or is it built for speed?
Both.
So how fast can you get this baby going?
Fast.
He doesn't want to say.
Oh, the 80s? Was that for real?
And that was downhill.
That's downhill. Well, this is a beautiful car. You don't want to miss this car. I'm sure you'll see it in the parade if you come on Saturday. You have a great day. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you. Another Chevy coming up, an SS, which is a beautiful car with great racing stripes on it.
Wow, this is a pretty nice car.
Thank you.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name's Les Muchmore. My wife Sally Muchmore is up here with us. And this is my wife, I should say. My daughter, this is her friend Brika.
And where are you guys from?
We're from South Ogden, Utah.
Tell me that again.
South Ogden, Utah.
Oh, South Ogden. Okay. Have you participated in the cruising before?
Oh yeah, we've been up here 3-4 years now.
And what keeps you coming back?
Just come up to have fun.
And I suppose it's kind of nice to show off this car.
Oh yeah, we enjoy showing the car and doing some things with it, traveling around.
And now, did you fix this car up yourself, or?
I did it all, yeah.
Oh wow, that is so admirable. You know, my husband is an artist, and he looks at these cars and says it is artwork on wheels.
Well, I should say my boy helped me too. My boy's sitting right over there. He helps me on the garage too.
Well, that's a great thing to do with the family. What a great bonding time that you can create by doing that.
Yeah, we do. We have a good time.
Okay, well, you have a great day, and thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you. Beautiful vehicle. We want to go out to our next business. These vehicles are so fun. We can talk to these people all day long. We really need to go out to the Good Timber and see some of the natural furniture that they make, which is so unique. They have a real small showroom, but a huge website. Let's go out there and take a look right now.
Meet John. Are you the production manager? Did I get that right?
Yep, that's right.
What does that mean? What do you do?
A lot of everything.
Yeah.
We control what happens in the shop, make sure production comes in the front door and goes out the back door to the customer.
And it's quality checked.
Absolutely. I check every piece of furniture before it leaves. The guys build it, I check it. It goes back into the shipping department where it's sanded and finished, and I check it again.
Oh, I see.
So when it's packaged, I check it again. So we check everything.
So what is the process? I mean, we know these trees came from the wilderness somewhere, and then you load them on a truck, or what do you do?
No, we have people bring us logs. The logs come from Idaho, Utah, and Colorado.
Yeah?
They deliver the logs to us, and then the guys will go out and pick up a logs, I should say. They'll bring a bunch of them in here, and everybody's got their own taste and their own characteristics that they look for when they put a bed or a chair or anything like that together.
Because it's an artwork, isn't it?
Absolutely,
yeah.
It's artwork. The guys even they sign their name on the back of it to make it a piece of art.
Their I don't know, artistic process is involved there.
Absolutely. the guys have really got to be artistic to put Aspen together. You know, there's different kinds of furniture. There's lodgepole, and then there's Aspen, but Aspen's got more character to it. It's more exotic looking, and it looks more like a burl type of wood. And it's a member of the hardwood family. It's a member of the poplar family. It's not as heavy or as dense as, say, pine would be, so it's kind of lighter, and it lasts. The way we put our stuff together is great. We use the mortise and tenon system, and when I check the beds, if there's any tenon showing whatsoever, the guys have to start over.
Okay, so you've got certain things that you expect, or I mean, we don't know what to look for in log furniture, so we're just trusting you.
Well, you know, we've been doing this for an awful long time. Tom, the owner, has been doing this probably longer than I have, about 11 years. And I've been building log furniture for 7. And Tom and I hooked up 3 years ago, and we make a really, really good team. Tom's got a really good business mind when it comes to marketing the furniture and stuff. We would like the locals to know that we're here. You know, we've been to a couple shows. That's the whole idea.
Yeah. If they want to really check out what's possible, they want to go to thegoodtimber.com. But let's say you've got an idea, you want a bed, and they could even come in here and say, I like this piece of wood. Could you build me something with that piece of wood? Could you maybe do that?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? If they draw me a picture, we can build anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's another guy here we got to talk to. I'm going to talk to Nathan.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, Nate?
Very well. How are you?
Nathan Mitchell, right?
Correct.
Laura Benson.
Nice to meet you, Laura.
We're kind of interested in what you do to make the furniture.
Well, what we do to make the furniture is, to put it bluntly, everything. We take the rough wood and we plane it down and we mill it and we make everything from scratch, basically. Nothing's prefabricated. Everything is done by hands and by the same pair of hands all the way through the process.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's nothing here that's assembly line or manufactured. Everything is handcrafted by one craftsman all the way through.
So do you get an assignment like, here you go, customer wants such and such a table or something? And
Yeah. In fact, each of the craftsmen that works here has sort of what I would consider a specialty. Some craftsmen are better at building beds, some are better at building other types of furniture, and so we get the chance to sort of specialize and really take a lot of pride in the things that we build.
You know, we almost want to tag on our furniture that Nathan Mitchell made my table, made my couch. That'd be okay, huh?
Sure, yeah. In fact, sometimes we sign the pieces that we build.
Put your signature on it because it's your artwork.
We're very proud of the things that we build. What we build here is heirloom quality furniture. And so we want these things to last through the generations, and we feel like we want to put our name on that, like it was a work of art.
This is totally unusual. People don't understand that there even exists furniture like this.
I think another thing that people don't understand is the joy that we have when we're making the furniture. When we were unloading a bunch of logs the other day, someone said to me, look at this log, wouldn't it make a great headboard? And that's the kind of excitement that you don't see in other workplaces, and certainly not other places that build furniture.
Well, no, because it's just, whip them out, stack them up, and put it in your car, whatever.
Right. And there's hardly any of that here.
That's awesome. That's what makes it so unique. The Good Timber. And if you want to go online and look at what they do, thegoodtimber.com. Now, people might be recognizing your face. Now you're going to have to explain why they might be recognizing your face.
A couple of years ago, I had the privilege to play in a film production for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I had a good fortune to take the lead role in that production. So if I look familiar, that could be why.
Well, that's really fun. And I'll bet Tom and the guys around here are having a good time working with you, because it sounds like you have double skills or several skills.
I try to dabble.
Yes, dabble. Well, the Good Timber is, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here since December. And I sort of took to it like a fish to water. I really enjoy it.
Because you liked working with wood anyway, or?
I liked working with wood as a hobby, and the people around here are just phenomenal. and I like the community. Everything just sort of works together.
Well, you know, Tom has said, the owner and manager, that Field & Stream chose this business and really wanted to put their name on the furniture, so it's really got a great reputation. So anyway, fun to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks to Good Timber.
Well, the Good Timber is one of the great local businesses we have here in the Valley. We want to thank them for their time and spending some time on the Cache Valley Today show. So many great cars around us. We're here at the third stop of the Poker Run, but we probably should take a break. What do you think?
We should, and it is hot.
It's hot, but it's fun.
It is so much fun. You do not want to miss the parade and go out to the fairgrounds and see these cars and talk to these people. They are so fascinating and fun, and they want to talk about their cars and all the work that they put into it. We're going to take a quick break, so stay with us. We'll be back with more Cache Valley Today.
I am so bored. Me too. What are we gonna do? I don't know. How long have we been bored again? About 20 seconds.
There's no denying when it comes to having fun. It's Lagoon.
It's what fun is!
Yeah.
You know, we've only got a couple more days to watch the Pirates of Penzance at the Heritage Theater through July 1st. Saturday matinees at 7:30 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays. Call 732-8392 for more information. We'll finish up this Saturday, then we'll do something else.
That's right.
We're at the fourth stop here on the Poker Run in the Cache Valley Cruise Inn, and we've got a beautiful 62 Corvette in front of us. And Suzanne, ask him all about his car. This is a beautiful car.
I will. Thank you so much for letting us, pick on you for a minute. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name is Mike Mooney. My wife, Mary Ann. We're from Reno, Nevada.
Wonderful. And well, obviously you came in for the Cruise Inn, but have you ever participated in it before?
No, we never have. This is our first year.
And how do you like it so far?
It's been fun. The Poker Run's been very nice. We've enjoyed seeing the local area.
It's a beautiful place to live and to see, I know. Tell me a little about your car. It is absolutely pristine and beautiful.
Well, thank you. It's restored to original. I found it sitting in a garage in Sparks. It had been there for 23 years. It took quite a bit of restoration in about a year and a half and several $1,000s, and here we are.
And I'm really curious as to know how your marriage survived during the fixing up of the car.
This is my 7th car that I've restored in the last 20 years. So I restore one every few years and keep them. We have a collection.
I thought you were going to say it's your 7th wife. That you'd worn them out. But so your wife is in agreement with with your hobby.
She enjoys it.
I want to know what other cars you've got.
56 Chevy, 48 Merc, 68 Bronco, 67 Pontiac Tempest Le Mans convertible, and I've done 2 Camaros for my sons.
Oh, so
can I be your son for a day? I want a Camaro.
So what made you decide to bring this particular car to the Cruise Inn?
She likes it the best.
Oh, true love, true love.
Well, we want to thank you for spending time with us and coming to visit us here in Cache Valley. We need to send it out to our next great business, USU Community Credit Union, where they're actually celebrating with Wilson Motors their 63rd anniversary sale with a 5.9% percentage rate on loans. So let's go out there and check that out.
This is the time to get your car, because Wilson Motors has been here 63 years, and they want to really brag about it, and have a great sale. And USU Credit Union steps in and makes it really easy for you. So Cindy, how are you going to make it easy for everyone?
We are going to offer a great killer rate. It's going to be 5.99% for 4 and 5 years. So you can come into Wilson's, they can get you pre-approved, and you can start shopping for that new car for the summer right away.
And that's very convenient. Walking right in, we don't have to go to the credit union.
Nope, you can just come straight to
Yeah.
Wilson's and they can just get your information, and it's a quick, easy approval, and they give you time to shop for the vehicle that you would like, and it's wonderful. You can just make it a one-stop shopping experience, so very convenient. Very
So if
convenient.
you've had that on your list, like this is the summer, we've got to get our car in order, you know, upgrade or sell the old one or whatever, it's like think seriously, because this is like an awesome deal.
Yeah, and there are so many cars here at Wilson's to pick from, and we've had a great business relationship with them for years, and they'll just make it so easy for you. So just come on in and visit with them and find the car of your dreams and drive away this summer, and maybe you can get a sunroof and open it up and enjoy the sunshine. So
yes, that's an idea that's making me think these cars looking really good to me, but you know, I didn't think about it until I walk in here, and then I realized, okay, my car is going to need these kind of repairs coming up. Maybe I should move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start thinking about it, and then you realize, okay, timing is important. Let's get the good rate.
yeah, and the rate's great. If you can shop around, but we've got great rates at 5.99. It's one of the best available. You can come in and they just sign you right up. So.
Well, we've got a plan for you. But, you know, I'm just eyeing this Pathfinder here now that we're standing by it.
It's gorgeous.
I know, and it's just as new as can be, and I hear that it pulls a trailer, so it's heavy duty.
I thought I'd just be able to put my skis on top and head up to the mountains, or maybe my mountain bikes, and go for a ride. And I believe it has the third seat in it, so if you have a family, you can just pile everyone in and take off for a great summer adventure.
Well, great. I'm starting to think, who do you talk to about getting a car around here? And we ought to go find Mike.
Okay, let's go.
There's the man. You're the sales manager, huh, Mike?
Yes, Mike Elder.
What is that? What do you do around here?
Well, I just kind of keep things organized and help the salespeople with putting the sales together, and talk with the customers, make sure everybody's comfortable, make sure they know they're getting a great deal from Wilson Motor Company.
Yes, with the help of USU Credit Union. That's
Yes,
what's so awesome.
yes, we're glad to have them with us. It's great.
So when people come in, they can get pre-approved and start shopping
Yes.
all in the same day, all in
They
the same
can.
hour.
They do. In fact, it's very simple. They just walk in, we talk, ask them a few questions about where they live. It's really interesting for them to be able to just walk in and be approved.
Well, you know, people think, oh, you have to go out of town. It's a big deal, you know, to go
Nope,
find a car. I'm
not
sorry.
here.
It's like right downtown.
Right here.
And this is an awesome showroom.
Thank you. We're actually the largest showroom of new cars in the whole valley. We have we can actually fit about 32 in this whole room here.
32 cars inside.
So a snowy day, rainy day, whatever, customers can come right here. Right here to Wilson Motor Company inside our heated showroom or air-conditioned showroom, whatever.
Well, these are, you know, of course they're beautiful. Somebody's trying them up and everything. But I heard something about a rumor about gas cards.
Yes, we have gasoline cards. Actually, right now we have several rebates and things. Ford and Nissan have also teamed up with Wilson Motor Company. Ford, for example, is giving away not only rebates on new trucks and cars and SUVs, but they're also including free gas until the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perk your ear up time.
Right. And not only that, but Chris and I got together and we decided, you know, let's just do a little bit better than that. So we're also including a free gas card just from Wilson Motor Company up to $500 as part of our 63th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So they purchase a new or used vehicle, then we include that, or give them that much of a discount if they don't.
So what kind of cars do you have in general, you know, out on the lot?
Yeah. We're a Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, and Nissan dealership. We're a franchise, and so that's what we have, and again, new and used. We also carry about 120 to 150 used cars of all makes and models.
So you're trying to cater to, you know, the needs of anyone, kind of the price range,
Students,
real wide.
USU, the students, everyone. Families, we have excursions, we have expeditions, we have, again, race cars. We have quite a few.
That's cool. Seems to me that Wilson Motors has like this really good reputation, and they've been here a long, long time.
Yeah.
So I suppose you're proud to work for them.
Yeah, I've been with them just a couple of years, been about 13 years in the business, and I have about 5 sales folks that when you add it all up, we have probably about 50, 60 years of experience.
and a lot of employees to help you and
35.
And then you've kind of brought in USU Credit Union for this
Yes.
big sale
Yeah.
and a great rate. So you're going to want to check them out and hurry. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Loaning rate of the USU Community Credit Union. What a great deal for an automobile there at Wilson Motors, celebrating their 63rd anniversary. That's awesome.
It is awesome. We've had such a fun day.
It's been a great day. A lot of beautiful cars and great people to talk to that are in them.
Oh yeah, and I just admire the time that they spend. I'm not sure I admired the amount of money they spend, but it sure is nice to see their efforts when they're done.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We're going to be back with more of Cache Valley Today and coverage of the cruise-in, so stay with us.
The Global Village Gifts is offering a free summer children's program for 5 Wednesdays from 10 to 11 a.m. beginning yesterday, June 28th. Children's grades 2 through 5 are welcome on a first-come, first-served basis. Explore the countries of the world, starting with Sri Lanka. Call 713-4347 for more information. We're at our 5th and last stop here on the Poker Run. We're at the American West Heritage Center, and what a fun day we've had seeing all these cars and so many great people.
Great people from all areas of the country. I wish we could have talked to many, many more, because aren't there about 1,000 cars?
Yeah, there's about 1,000 entrants.
Oh, and they are beautiful, beautiful cars. And that's coming from someone who doesn't even care about cars. Okay, now you know.
And now you're becoming somebody who appreciates
Well,
this.
I can appreciate it, yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know something else you can appreciate too, and that's Anderson's, of course, one of our favorite businesses in town. We're going to go out there and see what Mark's got to show us today.
It's now after Mother's Day, so that means it's time to put our next application of fertilizer on. It's also a great time to get your weeds under control. If you stop in, we've got our 5-step lawn program, which gives you a description of all the different products you can put on your lawn. Tells you exactly when. We usually like to shoot sometime between, for our second application, between Mother's Day and Memorial Day. And that's a great time to put that fertilizer on, perk the lawn up before summertime hits, and also go after those weeds. It's been unseasonably warm in May, but hasn't been too hot to use a weed killer yet. So a great time to put that an insecticide on as well as your weed and feed, or just a good fertilizer and spot treat for weeds. So I'll show you what's available for right now, but stop in and get one of our lawn programs so you know what to put on. If you've got problems with grubs, or have had problems with grubs in the past, Killagrub, May is the best time to get the Killagrub on. We usually like to do a second application sometime through the summer, but the Killagrub is a natural hormone that stops the insects just as they hatch out, and those big beetles are out laying eggs right now, so it's a great time to get your Killagrub on. A bag like this will cover 3,000 to 5,000 square feet. Generally, if you've had really bad grub problems, you definitely want to get on about 3,000 square feet per bag, and it will stop those guys just as they hatch out and start to do damage on your lawn. You want to get that on right away so that you'll get that 3-week residual, 3-month residual out of it, because it'll last for 3 months. So you can get May, June, July, and get all those insects as they're hatching out there in your lawn. Generally, we'll do a product like the Turf Ranger for more of a topical control. This is for insects that are dwelling right on the surface, for spiders, ants, earwigs. Works great on bill bugs also, so you can kill those before they get out there and lay their eggs. So generally an application of the Turf Ranger towards the end of June will give you quite good control on the adult bill bugs before they get out there and lay their eggs, because bill bugs generally show up about the first or middle part of July. The Killagrub will work on the bill bug larvae as they hatch out, but the Turf Ranger is a nice topical application to make to get those guys before they get started. So there's 2 really good insecticides you can put on within the, either right now or within the next month or so to try and stop those insects before they do a lot of damage in your lawn. And the Killer Grub's probably the safest product out there on the market to put on your lawn. Won't bother beneficial insects, won't bother pets, won't bother people. Does a great job controlling the insects we're trying to target. For really good fertilizer, we love to use our 23-316, which is our Anderson's Best fertilizer. It's got a nice slow release nitrogen in it. It's got 5% iron to really green your lawn up and get it looking good without making it grow out of control. But Furlome has some great products as well too. The Southwest Green Maker has a nice slow release nitrogen in it, has 5% iron in it like our Anderson's Best, but it also has 10% sulfur in it. So the sulfur will really green the lawn up, make it look good, lowers the pH of the soil to make things work a little bit better. But that fertilizer really does a great job to slow things down without making them grow out of control, but it really greens them up and gets them looking good. But they also have a weed and feed product that has as well as the fertilizer with it. Now the fertilizer that's in here is a nice slow release nitrogen, breaks down very gradually over time, but it's got that broadleaf weed killer and it's got a very strong formula of Trimec that does a great job. And you put it on when the grass is a little bit damp, leave it on for 24 hours and then go ahead and water it in afterwards. If you water it too soon, that weed killer won't work very well. But you definitely want that grass to be a little bit damp when you put it on so it'll stick to the weeds and it'll kill those weeds instead of just fertilizing your lawn. So if you water it right away, it washes all the weed killer off. But after it's been on for 24 hours, that weed killer's been absorbed in, and this will do a great job controlling your weeds and also fertilizing your lawn, get it to look good without making it grow out of control. Now the last product I've got up here is the Weed Out Professional. Now Weed Out Professional, we still have time to put that on because it has a pre-emergent in it. Now crabgrass and foxtail and goosegrass and a lot of those weedy grasses are really starting to germinate right now. And the great thing about the Weed Out Professional is it'll kill crabgrass even up to 3 to 4 weeks after it's already germinated, and then it will work for 3 to 4 months, stopping other weeds as they germinate throughout the summer. And so the Weed Out Professional has the same thing in it as your Weed Out, so it's got the broadleaf weed killer in it with the very good fertilizer, so it'll get your dandelions, it'll get your clover, it'll get mallow, it'll get all kinds of different broadleaf weeds without damaging your grass. It's got that really good fertilizer in it, but then it also has that pre-emergent in it that'll stop new weeds just as they're starting to come up, or in the case of crabgrass, it'll stop it even after it's already germinated. And it's still a great time to put that Weed Out Professional on. Covers about 10,000 square feet to 12,000 square feet for the big bag, and it'll kill your broadleaf weeds, prevent new weeds from coming up, and also fertilize. So got a lot of good options for you. Be sure and come in and get a 5-step lawn program. So it tells you everything you need to put on the lawn to really perk it up and get it looking good without making it grow out of control. But it also tells you when to put all those applications on for the whole summer, and it'll keep you right on top of keeping your lawn looking great for the summertime.
Anderson's is such a great place to go and pick up all your great things for your plants and lawns and gardens. Mark is the guy to talk to. In case you're wondering about the noise behind us, the music, it looks like the Fender Benders are performing. I can see Herb Nelson there playing the bass, getting a drink. And the rest of his
awesome.
They are very good. This is the dinner at the end of the poker run, where everybody who's bought a ticket is here and getting a great Dutch oven catered meal. And a lot of those people outside of the state aren't used to this kind of treatment.
No, and this is such a great event. How could you not love to come to this Cache Valley Cruising and participate?
So fun, so fun.
Blast.
Want to take a break? I think we should.
Let's take a break and then we'll wrap up the show. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
When it comes to buying a new or used vehicle, don't you wish you had a family member or friend you could go to that you knew you could trust and would give you a great deal? Well, at Wilson Motor Company, we've been doing that for over 62 years. This one-of-a-kind family-owned, third-generation dealership has been providing great Ford, Lincoln Mercury, and Nissan vehicles, plus quality pre-owned vehicles at low prices due to our low overhead. We also offer factory parts and quality service. You are invited to buy with confidence from your neighbors at Wilson Motor Company.
Hey, we've had a great show today here at the Cruise Inn following the poker run around. We're at the last stop now where they're having a great Dutch oven catered dinner. And we've got two of the stars from American Graffiti, which are shown at the Utah, Bo Hopkins and Candy Clark.
Look what we drug up. This is so fun. Bo, tell us what you've been doing in the last, I don't know, 20 some odd years.
Been doing about 100 movies. Some good, some bad.
Well, I understand you were at the viewing last night. How was that, seeing that in the Utah Theater?
Oh, it was great. It was a lot of nostalgia. That's the way I grew up, old movie houses. So I love it in there, yeah.
What a treat for our valley to have two stars from American Graffiti here. Let me talk to Candy for a minute. Candy, welcome to Logan, Utah.
Thank you. It's a beautiful place, beautiful mountains, and beautiful food here. I tell you, you guys can cook.
Honey, this is the happy valley where everybody ought to come and live. It's a great place to be.
So you want everyone to come here and live? Be careful what you wish for.
Well, Candy, how did you get invited to come to this cruise-in?
Why was I invited? For the Hot Rod Show, of course. You know, we were in the movie American Graffiti, and that's the Hot Rodder's favorite movie. And so we do quite a few shows all over the U.S., some in Europe. So yeah, we've been everywhere, ma'am. We've been everywhere.
So you guys have kind of been friends for a long time, haven't you?
Oh yes, the film came out in 1973. We shot it in 1972, so we know each other all that time.
Well, is there any kind of one-liners that you're sort of, known for in American? Does Bo have one?
Yeah, I do too. Here's one that I especially like. Girls don't pay, guys pay.
Very good. And how about one from you, Bo?
What are you doing, creep? You talking to me? No, I'm talking to the other 50 creeps around here.
Or one of my personal favorites that they did is, who cut the cheese?
He who smelt it dealt it.
You guys have done this before, obviously. Bo was one of the misunderstood bad guys of American Graffiti. He was one of the leader of the Pharaohs. So if you want to see that, it's going to be showing Saturday at 2:30 at the Utah, and they'll be there as well. I want to thank you for joining us.
It's much later in the evening on Saturday. I think it's at 9.
I'm sorry, on Friday. Thank you for fixing that for me.
See there.
Friday at 2:30. You do know stuff. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us as well on this Cache Valley Today Show, a special cruise-in edition.
Yes.
That's your turn.
Oh, we've had a great time. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a blast. You don't want to miss it. See you at the parade on Saturday.
See ya.